truck driver comes down the road. I didn't even see him.
There was a truck parked across the road. I never saw it until it was too late.
When clients call, you can feel the burden that they're carrying, and we want to make sure people understand that we're here to help them.
Are you ready for a great offer on an amazing mattress? Actually, make that your choice of 3 top-of-the-line mattress brands from Rooms To Go. Now, easy to buy, thanks to 72-month interest-free financing. Choose from the latest Beautyrest Black, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Premium choices, the ultimate in comfort and support. Yours with special interest-free financing for 6 years. That'll put your mind at rest only at Rooms To Go.
While everyone else is in vacation mode.
Guys, what are you doing? We have guests coming.
Well, we have a chair for them. Live is just heating up.
Hot pie?
With sizzling stars. And fiery competition. And a blazing good time. Only on the #1 entertainment talk show. Live with Kelly and Mark.
Kelman, can you move a little to the right?
Weekday mornings at 9 on News Channel 6.
Whether you're seen on the big screen or you're impacting the local community in a big way, Black excellence is all around us, and we want to celebrate you. Every week, we are highlighting Black independent artists, mainstream entertainers, and inspiring entrepreneurs. And all these stories are right at your fingertips. Visit WJBF.com and count on News Channel 6, where we celebrate Black excellence every day.
Celebrating Black Excellence 365 on your News Channel 6. The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there. From cloudy days and rainy nights to scorching heat and everything in between, the CSRA's most trusted weather team is always working for you.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
So when the weather changes, always stay prepared. Anywhere, anytime. The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA. Attention viewers, CW6 is now available on YouTube TV. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on YouTube TV. The People's Court, weekday mornings at 10 on News Channel 6.
Accidents don't keep office hours, and neither do we. Any day, anytime, just call all nines, and you'll reach a real person that's ready to help. Think Sync.
Get the latest video in one click at WJBF.com.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 5, the death of a foster child in McCormick County raising concerns. While this case is bringing new questions, as your news at 5 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5.
Good evening. I'm Sean Cabbage Dog. Thank you for joining us. Brad and Jenny are off tonight. Our coverage you can count on begins with the death of 13-year-old Daryl Lowry. Is raising questions about how the foster care system protects vulnerable children. We take a look at the challenges advocates say can impact child safety.
I was devastated when I heard it.
Daryl Lowry was from Chester, South Carolina. He died July 20th after an altercation at Modoc Shores in McCormick County. He was in the state's foster care system at the time of his death. SLED arrested 2 foster teens in connection with the incident.
The entire family is hurting. He was a well-loved child amongst his entire family, both sides of his family.
Authorities have now released all details surrounding his death, but the case is bringing attention to the challenges of protecting children already considered vulnerable.
They are already in a position of being used to being quiet about what's happening to them. They are already traumatized. They're away from their families.
The Child Advocacy Center of Aiken County is not investigating Daryl's death. It provides forensic interviews and therapy for children impacted by abuse and neglect.
Honestly, I think one of the biggest challenges is communication. I think that, everybody is, very driven to do what's best for the child, and sometimes they let that communication fall through the cracks, and that can't happen.
Daryl's family is represented by Columbia attorney Tyler Bailey. He says he's conducting an independent review of foster care oversight. The South Carolina Department of Social Services oversees the state's foster care system, including child placements. For child advocates, the focus remains the same, protecting vulnerable children.
The best interest of the child has to remain at the forefront of everything you do.
Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petronti joins us now with a check of the forecast. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Sean,
Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petronti joins us now with a check of the forecast. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Sean, I was tracking some stronger storms earlier in the western portion of the CS array, but now we're really just seeing some light rainfall. There's a look at it around Glasscock County, Washington, over towards Jefferson County, and that's about it right now. We do have some cloud cover, though, and this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam showing that over in Allendale County. Winds are coming out of the west for us today, very light, only up to 7 miles per hour in Augusta and Aiken, 4 in Barnwell, Bamberg, and Edgefield. And as for the temperatures, it's hot, but a little bit below average. Cloud cover helping to keep us cooler. 91 in Augusta and Aiken, 90 in Thompson, 93 in Millen, 93 in Gibson, 91 in Washington. But when you factor in the higher dew points in the 70s, it is feeling like up to around 100 degrees in some spots. We don't have a heat advisory today, though, and you can see for the rest of the evening we'll be in those lower 90s to upper 80s. Hit or miss showers and storms still in the forecast. And as we look ahead here, rain chances are down to only 20% Tuesday and Wednesday as the temperatures climb, with a heat advisory in effect for our Tuesday. I'll have more details coming up, but back to you, Sean.
All right, Jenna, thank you. A military retiree says his confidence in the Eisenhower Army Medical Center has Savius, thank you. But Georgia's Wolf Center has been awarded a grant for more than $110,000 to expand cardiac and pulmonary services at Emmanuel Medical Center. That grant allows the medical center to get new technology and equipment, which is helping to improve treatment. In Emmanuel County, the obesity rate sits at 50%. The diabetes rate is at 14%. Both conditions cause major cardiovascular diseases.
A lot of our parts of rural Georgia, they suffer from several healthcare issues. Obesity and diabetes is one that's very high instances in rural Georgia. So we don't want rural Georgia to be left behind. So anything we can do to help, particularly as it relates to cardiovascular and bronchial type investments in those communities, that's so important.
And the new equipment will help make sure people don't have to travel long distances just for cardiovascular care. Construction work on Barton Chapel Road started today. Crews working to install new underground pipes. The road will be closed between Gordon Highway and Riceboro Road through August 14th. If your commute takes you in that area, detour routes will be posted to guide you around that road work. It's been 30 years since the Centennial Olympic Park bombing. And next time with Jenny, a fascinating look at the career path of consultant and business podcaster Deanna Baker. She's a former global executive at Walmart. As senior vice president of apparel, she was responsible for the U.S. Walmart store's total clothing business for years. After 3 decades, she retired and found her own consulting company. Now she's sharing what she learned with other women, from the importance of mentors to knowing your worth.
It's harder, I think, as a woman.
Still, I would say for the longest time, I didn't feel I was ready for the next gig until I knew it 100%. And that's really not right. That's really not right. You should lean in, have faith in yourself that you're going to figure it out.
And fake it till you make it.
And then a little fake it till you make it. Again, there's people that want to help you. There's people that want to help you on your journey. And through that, you will gain self-confidence and you'll know your own worth. And then you won't let anyone take it away from you.
I love that. I love that.
I love that too, Jenny. Deanna shares lessons learned from her 30-year career with corporate Walmart, a job that took her around the world, and it eventually led her to her own podcast and consulting company. Tuesday, 12:30 on Jenny. Well, coming up, final preparations for the funeral of South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. We have a preview next. All right, thank you. We're still ahead, headed back to school safety. What the FBI says parents and students can do to prepare for it after this forecast.
We are having a hot, humid start to the work week with a few storms around, but some big changes as we go into the middle to end of the week. We will have lower humidity on the way, but then a wet weekend possible as well. I'll have all the details coming up.
can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
The 2026 spring is clothing.
Should we take a look at it? What do you think?
So here,
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
You've been seeing our commercials for months, and while you've been watching homeowners across our area save their roofs and save thousands of dollars, guess what? You can too. Roof Saver's exclusive patent-pending Renew at 17 roof preservation treatment extends the life of your roof by 17 years with just one application and one treatment. We're proud to announce that Roof Savers is the first roofing company to be approved and partnered with the Wounded Warrior Program in the United States. Listen to Dr. David Godbold.
I am the CEO of the Wounded Warrior Program, and I'm lucky enough to be the National Director for our military emergency response teams. I will tell everybody that I'm not allowed to put my name on anything that doesn't meet the criteria and does not support our military and our veterans. Can't afford to do that. We don't want to do anything negative, nothing to put our name on it and it turn out to be some big catastrophe or be some big flop. We put our inspectors involved in this project. We put scientists involved in the chemicals that are used. Everything met the criteria. I'll just tell everybody, it's the greatest invention going forward to save your home, your house, your roof. You're not damaging anything. You're not doing anything to environment. You're not throwing shingles in trash cans. And the insurance companies all over ought to be very excited about this product.
Call the number on the screen right now to see if your roof qualifies. America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Fubo. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Fubo.
find the best in distinctive.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Here's the latest on Live Viper 6. Most of us are dry today, but I am tracking some light rainfall over in some of our southwestern counties. Sandersville, Harrison, you're seeing some light rain. A little bit in Jefferson County as well. And then we have this shower developing along the border of Allendale, Barnwell, and Bamberg counties. Some heavy rain here, no lightning just yet, but that's over near Schofield and Ulmer, just to the northeast of Allendale. And here's Allendale on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. Still nice and dry there, sitting at 91 degrees, but feeling like 99. Dew points are in the 70s, and we have a south-southwest wind of 7 miles per hour. 85 in Washington, much cooler than normal for late July, but 95 in McCormick. So we're seeing anywhere from the mid-80s to mid-90s. Most of us are below normal, though, for this time of the year. Our satellite and radar showing this low pressure system off the coast with a cold front in Florida. Now, ahead of that front, we are seeing more activity and then even some severe storms in South Georgia, but pretty quiet so far today. That could change, though, within the next couple of hours. Any storms that do develop could easily become strong with damaging wind gusts, so we will be watching for the possibility of some microbursts today, so keep that in mind with that marginal risk of severe weather. Here's our future cast. So still fairly quiet over the next hour, but you can see here, this is just an example of how these cells could develop and then become very strong. Within them, there could be some damaging wind gusts, even some small hail, and it's going to be very hit or miss activity. So most of us will stay dry tonight, and then by around 10 o'clock, we are completely dry across the board. Now, on Tuesday, starting out quiet, then we're under a marginal risk of severe weather. That's as far south as Augusta, Aiken, and then down towards Allendale and Bamberg counties. And notice the slight risk for parts of McCormick and Saluda. So the higher threat of severe weather will be staying to the north of us. All of us will be dealing with the heat tomorrow, though. We do have a heat advisory for that heat index up to 108 degrees, and that'll be from noon until 8 p.m. tomorrow. The actual air temperatures are getting above average as well. We're going with 98 for that high at Augusta and Aiken, and you can see during the peak heating of the day, that high temperature, or that temperature, will be at 92 by noon, feeling like 100, and then it just gets hotter from there. Now, starting out our day mostly sunny. You can see Tuesday at noon, no rain nearby, but then here comes that cold front. Now, this front will be producing that threat of severe weather primarily around the Midlands, the PD, and along the coastline of South Carolina, but we could see a strong to severe storm Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. As this cold front passes by, the threat of severe weather will be then to the south of us throughout Wednesday evening. So most of this activity will be missing us, but we will still have some benefits from that cold front, and that will be drier air that's moving in. Look at the dew points on Thursday, falling even into the 50s at times, so definitely much lower than normal for this time of the year. Lately, we've had dew points in the 70s. That's bringing the heat index once again up to 108 tomorrow, but then the heat index will only be in the 90s from Thursday through Saturday, with the actual temperature getting down to around 93 degrees. So that 10-day forecast is showing that lower humidity with sunshine on Thursday. Then on Friday, still dry, but we will be up to a 30% chance of rain Saturday, then 50% on Sunday, Sean.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Well, the FBI wants to keep students safe this school year. Today, agents share security issues and recommendations that students and parents should be mindful of. Agents say things like constantly scrolling online can be damaging to the mental health of children. They also provide best practices for online safety, curbing the rise of sextortion cases, and the dangers of posting school pictures.
What we do see is an uptick in hoax threats that come where maybe there's certain students that don't want to start back to school, and so you will see a lot of joking bomb threats, you will see active shooter threats, and I would say as parents, we should caution our young people to say, hey, these are not laughing matters. Do not play with jokes that are hoax that could incite violence or create chaos for our schools.
Investigators say there's no reason to live with fear that something bad will happen, but it's always best to be prepared. Well, coming up, big news out of this year's Comic-Con. We have a recap after this quick break.
Valent Bank knows Georgia. From her sweet small towns to the hardworking people driving her growth in industry. And as Georgia's strongest community bank, we're here to support locals like you, wherever you find yourself in our beautiful state. So get out there and do what you do best. Make Georgia proud.
Passionate, courageous.
And that does it for this half hour, but we have so much more coverage you can count on coming up at 5:30, including just 99 days now until the midterm elections. We have a rundown on those top races coming up next.
New four-door Rams from 38 Jeep Ram Fiat makes buying easy.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Topping today's local headlines. Questions continue about the future of Eisenhower Army Medical Center as Augusta and Georgia lawmakers push back against proposed service reductions, a move that has drawn opposition from Georgia's congressional delegation. The death of 13-year-old Daryl Lowry is raising questions about how the foster care system protects vulnerable children. Authorities have not released all details surrounding his death, but the case is bringing attention to the challenges in the system. The FBI wants to help keep students safe this school year. Today, agents shared security issues and recommendations students and parents should be mindful of, like constantly scrolling online can be damaging to the mental health of children. We'll have these stories and more at 6, but first. Coverage you can count on continues with 99 days until Election Day, and President, it's time now for our first check of our weather with Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci. Jenna.
Well, Dee, most of us are dry, but I am tracking a few showers and weak storms for now. Later on tonight, we could have strong to severe storms with microbursts being a concern tonight. So we will be watching for some damaging wind gusts and small hail. But right now, just light rainfall in parts of Jefferson and Washington County. Then over towards the east, we also have this heavier shower near Ulmer. That's in northeastern Allendale County. Schofield as well, seeing some of that rain. But this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam in Waynesboro. Nice and dry, just pretty cloudy out there with winds out of the southwest. 7 miles per hour in Augusta, 6 in Aiken and Evans, 7 in Edgefield. It's cooler than normal today. High temperatures only topping off in the low 90s, and some of us even in the 80s. Louisville at 82, so cooler with the rain. 86 in Gibson, 92 in Lincolnton, 91 in Augusta. Not bad for late July, but it is feeling a bit hotter, especially in Evans, currently up to a heat index of 108 because of the dew points in the mid-70s. Now, for the rest of our evening, I'll be tracking those hit-or-miss showers and storms. Temperatures dropping into the mid-80s by 9 p.m. and low rain chances on Tuesday and Wednesday as we heat up even more. And then Thursday is looking fantastic. I'll have more details on that coming up. And back to you, Dee.
All right, thanks so much. We will see you soon. Well, the drought-stricken West is now facing a moment of reckoning that could affect the... Coming up, San Diego Comic-Con comes to an end, not without some big reveals. The showing of the Odyssey ending not the way audiences wanted, and more. It's new and trending up next.
And now it's time for a look at our live Viper 6 neighborhood network powered by Tempest. A little bit cooler than normal for this time of the year. Here's a look at Bamberg County, 89 in the town of Bamberg. Earhart Road, 91. Lodge Road also sitting at 91. Then even cooler than that over in Jefferson County where we have some light rainfall, 82 in Bartow and 83 in Rennes. I'll have more details on your forecast and the storms we can see this evening after what's trending.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Millionaire has the smartest stars.
Who says we're stupid? Many people.
And
they're about to go for $1 million.
Will Ben Affleck win it all?
We got this.
Jimmy Kimmel hosts The Emmy-winning Millionaire, Wednesday on ABC.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Did you know there are over 6,000 car crashes every day across the United States? That's staggering. Many will have no idea what to do next. We've recovered over $25 billion for our injured clients. We know exactly what to do. Injured in a car accident, we became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
At Georgia Power, we make sure the power is there when you need it, keeping the lights on at home, the clippers running, the crops growing. And now we get to deliver some good news. We're lowering our rates, giving Georgians more breathing room. The same reliable energy with lower rates.
The best part of my job is delivering good news.
Georgia Power. Here for Georgia, here for you.
Just announced, Taylor Hyundai is selling off all 2026 Santa Fe's with up to $6,000 off, or 0% financing for 60 months with no payments for 90 days. These offers are only good through July 31st and only at Taylor Hyundai. All new Santa Fe's up to 13% off MSRP and savings over $6,000. All models, including the new Santa Fe SEL, for $34,587 or 0% financing available and no payments for 90 days. Only at Taylor Hyundai.
The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by the Barnes Law Office. Time and temperature brought to you by Peachtree Pest Control, protecting what matters most.
And welcome back, everyone. It's time now for a look at what's trending. A musical making its box office debut over the weekend, the pro shot of Hadestown. Hadestown. Diego Comic-Con ends in a big bang for Marvel fans. This was amazing. My son and I were talking about it all weekend. And Reedsmeyer has more on the final day.
All eyes were on Comic-Con in San Diego over the weekend, where studios like Marvel, DC, Paramount, and Prime Video all gathered to talk about upcoming projects. And here is one of the biggest announcements coming out of that famous event.
I want you guys to give a warm welcome to our new Black Panther, Mr. David Johnson.
I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you to this amazing family that I have the honor and the privilege and the blessing to join.
The new Black Panther will be actor David Johnson. He's known for movies like The Long Walk and Alien Romulus. He'll play T'Challa's son, carrying on the legacy of the late Chadwick Boseman's character. Black Panther 3 hits theaters December 15th, 2028. And some more major announcements from Marvel Studios. Ghost Rider getting a reboot. Held a big panel for the upcoming Avengers Doomsday movie. It was a record for attendance in Hall H. The studio saw 7,000 fans watching this Doomsday presentation, a record for Comic-Con. And one of those fans was a cosplayer named Ricky. Take a look.
Who's this guy with the swords and stuff? What's on your mind, buddy?
Long-time listener, first-time caller. Huge fan. Look at that cast. When do you start filming?
Doomsday?
Doomsday? It's Doomsday. When does that start shooting?
It's in the can, bro. Look around you. Did you bump your head?
It sounds like Ryan Reynolds and looks like him because, well, it is. It was revealed after the panel that Ryan Reynolds had been dressed as Grey Deadpool the entire day, even walking around the convention, taking pictures with fans, and nobody knew. With your entertainment report here in Hollywood, I'm Andy Reesmeyer.
Well, that's all the time we have for what's trending. Still ahead, Jenna has a full look at your forecast and hot and humid. Typical July day here in the South. We'll be right back.
The 2026 spring and...
Attention Augusta. Now boarding flights for your summer adventures.
Augusta Regional Airport is your travel gateway, connecting you to your favorite destinations with direct flights to Atlanta, Charlotte, Dallas-Fort Worth, and Washington, D.C. Why travel before you travel? Experience the convenience of flying out of AGS with easy parking and shorter security lines. You'll start your vacation before leaving home. Book your trip at flyags.com. Augusta Regional Airport. Fly there, fly home.
Serving Augusta with expert pressure washing, veteran owned, keeping it clean power washing services.
Visit the Augusta Jewish Museum. History awaits.
Peachtree Pest Control, Augusta's pest, wildlife, and moisture control expert since 1976.
Hi, this is Pete Christensen with Taylor BMW. Please come see me to test drive the ultimate driving machine.
For a great Mexican food and drink, come to El Alazan.
Check out our new, much larger Super Saver magazine.
And our mobile app at supersavermobile.com.
News Channel 6 and United Way of the CSRA teamed up to Stuff the Bus, collecting much-needed school supplies for local students. Thank you for giving your best this school year. We couldn't do it without your support.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Hulu. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Hulu.
Find the best in distinctive...
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better, with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Welcome back. Most of the CSRA is dry. We had some stronger storms earlier near Glasscock County. Now all of that activity has faded away. So I'm only watching one area of rain, and that's around the border of Allendale and Bamberg counties near Schofield and Ulmer. We have some steady rainfall, but nothing significant at this time. So here's our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam showing cloud cover from Wellstar MCG Health. Most of the CSRA is cloudy, and that's keeping our temperatures a little bit cooler than normal for this time of the year. We're at 91 degrees in Augusta, and dew points are in the 70s, making it feel like 99. So definitely still hot, but not too bad for late July. Nothing like what they're dealing with to our west. 102 in Oklahoma City, 101 in Little Rock. So we are on the cooler side of things, closer to the East Coast here, and we have this low pressure system to the south of us. So stronger storms are now impacting South Georgia, and ahead of this cold front in Florida, we're seeing some activity. But for now, it is pretty quiet in our neck of the woods. Now, we will be under a marginal risk of severe weather for the rest of this evening, though, for the threat of damaging wind gusts and some small hail can't be ruled out either. Microbursts are a concern tonight. That means most of the CSRA will be dry, but this is just an example of what could develop over the next few hours. So give or take, of course, the location could change. This is just a model showing you an example. I'll have some of these cells could develop, and within those cells, we could have those strong wind gusts, the small hail, and frequent lightning and heavy rain. But you can tell that the majority of the CSRA will be dry, and all of this activity wraps up by around 10 o'clock tonight. Now, for tomorrow, we'll be starting out dry, but then we're under a marginal risk of severe weather for Augusta, Aiken, down towards Barnwell and Bamberg, and then even a slight risk of those damaging wind gusts for Saluda County and McCormick County. So the majority of the activity will miss us. And our main story for tomorrow will be the heat. We have a heat advisory from noon until 8 p.m. for that heat index up to 108. And the actual temperatures will be very toasty as well. We are getting all the way into the upper 90s. And when you factor in those dew points in the mid 70s, it could easily feel like up to around 105 to 108 degrees. So here's your day planner. Mostly sunny to start the day, then more clouds during the evening as we watch this cold front. So there's Tuesday at noon, nothing going on, but then here comes the front. Storms will be more likely around the Midlands and PD over towards the coastline. And then as we go into Wednesday morning, just a few light showers, some cloud cover. Then the storm threat on Wednesday primarily staying to the south of us as well. So this cold front will actually benefit us more than it will hurt us. And that's because this northerly wind that's coming in will actually bring in some drier air. So dew points will be much lower than they typically are for late July and early August. We're talking even down into the upper 50s at times. So with the lower dew points and the lower temperatures, that heat index will only be from around 95 to 98 degrees to end the week compared to 108 like it will be tomorrow. So that 10-day forecast is showing just a 20% chance of storms Tuesday and Wednesday. A beautiful day on Thursday with that lower humidity. Similar situation on Friday. Then over the weekend day, we could see some higher rain chances.
Okay, thanks so much. Well, coming up, Mattel reveals its new Barbie, in which WNBA star helped inspire the new doll. We'll have the story after the break.
I'm Mike Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. A stroke is a medical emergency where every minute matters. If a hospital or emergency room failed to act fast and you or your loved one suffered permanent neurological injuries, you may be entitled to significant compensation. With over $30 billion recovered, Morgan & Morgan has the resources to hold these hospitals accountable. Don't wait. Call now. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
The rooms to go.
Service. Hi, I'm Richard Lawson, and we're celebrating Black excellence.
Celebrating Black Excellence 365, only on News Channel 6.
Barbie reveals its new doll of Atlanta Dreams, Angel Reese. The new doll features personalized details, including a pink uniform with Reese's jersey number. As part of the release, Barbie collaborated with Reebok to launch a signature shoe called the Angel Reese 1 Barbie. This is available to purchase next month. The release comes ahead of the WNBA All-Star Game happening tomorrow in Chicago. How cool is that? Well, that's all the time we have for this half hour. We'll have more coverage you can count on coming up next at 6, including Eisenhower Army Medical Center services, how cutting services can impact local veterans.
The Line 546 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest, is sponsored by Coleman Services. One name, two trades, no worries.
When you come to the Hawk Bar Group,
Giving your best on News Channel 6. Amazing people doing amazing things for our community. That's what Giving Your Best represents. Everyday heroes making a difference right here in the CSRA.
do you know a local volunteer who goes the extra mile to help others? Nominate them for the Giving Your Best Award at WJBF.com/GYB.
Giving Your Best on News Channel 6, proudly sponsored by ScienceGo, Piedmont Augusta, and Security Federal Bank. Is rainy weather putting a damper on your day? Enter to win your very own Line 546 umbrella today. Visit WJBF.com and click on Contest. Then fill out the entry form for your chance to win.
Getting your hands on a Line 546 umbrella has never been easier. Lucky winners will be announced weekdays on News Channel 6. Who knows? It could be you.
Sponsored by Busby's Heating and Air. When quality matters, call Busby's.
Think you've heard everything on your favorite show? On Family Ties, ever notice how Alex doesn't really sound like he's from Ohio?
Me?
Like he's from...
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. Sorry, Mom. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Alex, it's sorry.
Sorry. Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
From, Canada. Maybe that's because Michael J. Fox is from Canada, eh?
Tomato.
Take a closer look and listen at Antenna TV.
Antenna TV. WJBF and our partners continue to champion local families through our Children First campaign. Together, we hope to strengthen our community by uplifting children across the CSRA. To learn more, visit WJBF.com/childrenfirst.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry